name is Eric Peledo. I'm a French writer, illustrator, and cartoonist. I've been dreaming of being an author since childhood. In grade six, my school librarian noticed I was doing a comic, and she suggested we make a copy that she could use in the library. So this is the this first comic that I did in school. It was a big step for me, and since then I've been to college in animation, graphic design, and I've also been to university in arts with a concentration in cartooning. In 2007, I published my first book. It was a project I had first created in high school 10 years before. So this is first book I've published in 2007. From that point on, I went on to publish several picture books. So all in French, sorry, picture books, some cartoons. So here's some cartoons that I've done, and a few novels of fiction. I've also done a lot of work in magazines throughout the years. I don't only base myself on one criterion when I judge a submission. It's more about a general appreciation of the cartoon. Mainly, I look for balance between text, illustration, composition, how you place your stuff in the your drawings in the frame, and originality. Readability and relation between the text and the images is of the utmost importance. Ask your friends and family to look at your art to see if they can understand your logic of your cartoon without you having to explain them. If you need to explain your gag, maybe you should be tweaking it. Don't be afraid to do multiple tests before doing your ultimate version. Practice will make your characters more believable. For real, inspiration is everywhere for me. Ideas can pop from things we've heard, seen, read, lived, and more. Creativity is like working your muscles. You need to train it. You need to practice again and again. For me, as soon as I face problems, any problems, I try to find various solutions. In all aspects of life, when a situation arises, I try to visualize multiple possibilities. When you write a story, it's a succession of situations that need resolutions. The more you think about solutions, the easier it gets. I believe this helps me a great deal to develop my own creativity. All right. These are all French, but you might know a few of them. Growing up, I was a huge fan of Franco-Belgian comics. Uh, Comics like Asterix, Lucky Luke, The Smurfs, and others. I was an avid reader of illustrated humor, like Mad magazines and Cracked. Not sure if they still exist, as well as a few French ones. Today, I still read comics, but my authors have changed. A lot of them write personal and autobiographical stories like Michel Rabagliati, Riyad Satouf, Guy Delisle, and others like Scott McCloud and Axel Falardeau. To be frank, everything inspires me. An idea can rise from a tragic situation, a problem, a funny moment, or even a totally absurd dream. I don't think there's a limit to inspiration. You just need to dig a little to discover new and innovative ideas. I really just recently started to write novels. Since 2018, I've written 6 novels. I'm currently putting the finishing touches on my third episode from my series Ma vie de zombie. So it's about a kid who becomes a zombie. You got 2 of them right here. I'm also thinking of writing a spooky story, and I'm waiting for a response on the cartooning projects. And besides that, I have there's always a bunch of ideas in the works and discussions with some of my colleagues. If your dream is to become an author, you can't let down when facing challenges. You have to persevere. As long as you're willing to learn, listen, and work, you will be able to get better, and one day your dream will come true. I like this saying, every story has been told, every subject has been talked about, but not by you. Uh, you have your own voice, your point of view, and everyone has a chance to tell their stories. Be original and write on. So good luck in this contest.